The Rams come in, winning 2 straight playoff games at home, and now we have another against a very familiar team. It's Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers, who we face today to see who can punch their ticket to the Super Bowl here in 2026. Here is a refresher on their roster. They've got McCaffrey, Purdy, they've got Ayuk and Deebo Samuel, plus young receiver Devontae Carey, who's been pretty good for them. They've still got George Kittle, all their usual playmakers. But again, this offensive line is where they have their main problems, their biggest problems. They're young, but they're not very good. They need some more years of experience before they just get more improved. And Nick Bosa is also on this defensive line still, but otherwise, he's really their only good defensive lineman. They've got Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner, obviously, and the secondary is pretty good too. So it's really about their defensive line and their offensive line being the deciding factors in this game. If they can play well, then they might be on track for a win. Nick Bosa, though, is going to miss this game with an abdominal tear, as will left guard Eli Thomas. So even more injuries for this team, and they're also going to miss their starting D tackle, as well as a backup linebacker in Brandon Smith. We're going to miss our starting middle linebacker, as well as our starting D tackle in Warren Terry. And so to replace this roster spot, we're going to sign Sebastian Joseph Day as some added depth. But we're going to play Aaron Donald today as the starting defensive tackle. We're going to let somebody else play off the edge at right end. We're going to move Sebastian Day up to, let's see, probably 3rd or 4th on this depth chart. But flashing back to week 12, we beat this team 19-27. We had a really good start to the day, especially just a really good first half behind Chad Bolton. We held them to less than 20 points. Zach Evans ran the ball extremely well against their defensive line. Cooper Kupp tore them apart for over 100 yards, and this defense put up 10 sacks on their O-line. Then, when Craig returned off of IR in week 18, we took them down again. Another game where we really played well. The score won't show it, but we were the better team by far, as we held McCaffrey to only about 60 or so yards, and we got a good amount of sacks again, with 5 in total from this pass rush. But that's about it, folks. Here we go. We're back at home, hosting the Niners. We've seen this team twice before. Can we win a 3rd game against them on the year and go undefeated against our division rivals? Here we go in SoFi, everybody. We are back in SoFi Stadium for our 3rd straight home playoff game, everybody. Here we go. The NFC Championship game starts now. Devontae Carey is tackled before he reaches the 20-yard line, and that is where Brock Purdy and this Niners offense will begin. We watched both games this year against this team, and both were blowout wins, really, by our standards. Each was only a 1-score win, but we played it like it was a blowout. Is anything different today? We start off with a sack from Hassan Reddick, and that's what happened the first 2 games. And Purdy barely got it away this time. He was in the end zone, had pressure again. He barely got it away. 19 yards on 3rd down. Hassan Reddick with both 2 early pressures, but now it's a screen pass to McCaffrey. Chris Barnes beats him before the 10-yard line, and he's dropped for only a 2-yard pickup. So thanks to a great defensive possession to start the day, the offense starts the day in plus territory at the Niners' 48-yard line. Damon Craig has played some fantastic football in his first 2 playoff games this season. Does he have more in store today? Let's find out. First drive for Los Angeles. Going to the air, over the middle, it's Cooper Kupp, and he can't hang on. Knocked away by Fields, the young free safety. Going to the air again. Craig's got good protection. Kupp dropped it again. Another pass broken up right after he made the initial grab. Rare to see Kupp drop one of those, much less 2 in a row. Now we got 3rd and 10. Craig up the seam and off the mark for offer. There was nothing there. And we're going to punt. Well, a fantastic punt by Tommy Townsend puts the Niners back where they were on their previous drive. Backed up inside their own 3-yard line. They hand it off to McCaffrey, who finds a crease, and he gets 6 yards. But I really wanted to see our offense do a lot more with a drive starting across midfield. We couldn't get a single yard out of it. 3 incompletions, nothing to show for it. 4 to go on second down, and Purdy's got McCaffrey up the numbers. And they're moving the ball now. First down and more. They're up to their own 30-yard line. Going a lot to McCaffrey here in these first couple plays, trying to feed the beast. There's 4 more. Remember that our game plan for defense was to defend the outside run, trying to get rid of those off-tackle, big chunk gains. They've been going mostly inside so far, but now they're going to go to him in the passing game when he breaks a couple of tackles. And they're going to give him the first down. You got to at least make 1 tackle on that play. You cannot allow 2 broken tackles on the same play. Gonna go off tackle now, and he's wrapped up from behind. Loss of 2. It's Chris Barnes. I want to see them try that again. Oh, they're gonna do play action. Purdy lofts it, and he's got Kittle wide open. He breaks a tackle again, and now the Niners are up to our 30. Purdy off to a 4 for 5 start. I'm not sure who that is on, but Kittle was wide open. Good protection for Purdy, and knocked away from Samuel by DJ Reed. Now they're going empty. Who's got McCaffrey top of the screen? Who's got him? He's wide open! How did I see that, but the defense didn't? What? That is some bad defense right there. This is different. Frankly, I have no idea how they had like 3 different plays where they had a guy schemed wide open. They had the one to Kittle, the one to CMC. In fact, I think they had 2 to McCaffrey on that one drive. They gave it to Herbert for the first time, and he gets 6 yards. But that drive by the Niners, I have some questions about this defense right now if we can't get pressure. Because right there, we didn't get any pressure on Purdy that entire drive. And look at that. They go down the field, and now Kupp drops another pass. That's his 3rd drop. It's the first quarter. What's happening here? Make these grabs, Kupp. 2 of those were for first downs. Now he does make the grab, and it goes for only 3. We're going to punt again. What is going on? I really hope we're not going back to the Rams of old, because we've seen this story before. We've seen the defense give up these random big plays. We've seen the offense struggle to pass the ball and hang on to open passes. And so far, that's been the first couple of drives of this game. Got to get more pressure on Purdy here if we want stops against this Niners team. They've got playmakers, as we know. It's just about, can Purdy get the ball to them? 3 yards to go on 3rd down. They need the 38s. And he's got Kittle, but he steps out of bounds. He's inches shy. And San Fran should punt the ball away here. We've done that plenty of times this year. Glad to see somebody else do it against us. They will punt the ball. Now it's the offense's turn to put some points on the board. Fair catch for the 21. That's where we start. Niners showing pressure here on 1st and 10. They don't bring it. And we got Kupp wide open over the middle. Finally, we got it to him. It goes for a nice gain of around 19 yards. From the 40, play action. Craig's got time. Short throw to Alford. Sticking with the air here. Pressure on Craig. He throws it. He's got a man wide open. It's Tremaine Donald up the sideline. left uncovered, and a big gain for the Rams, up inside the Niners' 35-yard line. Gonna give it to Herbert. He's got a good hole, and he's got around 10 and a first down. New set of downs just outside the red zone. Greg's got a clean pocket, but it's incomplete for Offord. How many of these are going to be on target but jarred loose? Look, the 5th time already in this first quarter. Another play action on second down. We love these. But Craig misses Kupp, who is open. A lot of just passes that should be caught. That one should have been on target for sure. Now we're going empty on 3rd and 10. 5 wide. Craig on target. It's Herbert in there. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 22 yards to number 24. And we have tied the game. Just what the doctor ordered. A perfect throw from Craig. Good route running from Herbert. And he's in there for 7. A great kick return by Devontae Carey has the Niners set up shop on their own 33 for their next drive. Look at this defense too. Can we get another stop on this team? We get pressure on Purdy. There's some, and his pass is off the mark. And they got McCaffrey in the backfield. They go play action, and Purdy's on target for Samuel. A first down and a few more. 8 for 12 start, a $116, 1 touchdown. Very different story than the first 2 times Purdy faced this defense. It had just a different game plan against us today, but first quarter's over. We're tied at 7 apiece. The Niners are driving. A yard shy of midfield to start the second quarter. McCaffrey puts them in plus territory. They're getting what they want up the middle on these runs. It's the outside where they had some issues. Need this interior D-line to start stuffing up these holes. They're going to pitch it out. McCaffrey is hit down by Ernest Jones. Only a short game that time on the outside. 1 yard to go on 3rd down. We got Richards playing really far off Devontae Carey. They give it to McCaffrey, and he's got enough. Once they start going to the air again, I really need this pocket to start collapsing on Brock Purdy. They bring 5, but it doesn't matter. They got a quick slant route for Ayuk, and he got 8 on it. His first grab of the day, but they're moving the ball without him. They haven't had to force the ball to any of their playmakers. They're just giving it to a lot of different players, including McCaffrey, but he is short by a yard. Stack in the box. 3rd and 1 to go. They do an RPO, and they got Deebo Samuel. Right now, the Niners are just being really methodical with their drives. And Purdy's got good protection the last couple of throws he's had. That one's just off the mark. But they're in the red zone at the 20-yard line. Gonna throw it again. We only brought 3. Why? And we haven't jarred any of these passes loose. But they've done it to us plenty of times. Start forcing some incompletions here. 3rd and 6. Got to get to the 10 for a first down. Pressure, and he's taken down. It's Aaron Donald, number 99. A huge sack backs him up by 8. And that'll set up 4th down. I was waiting for this defense to burst through that offensive line, and they finally did so on a very important play. They hold for 3, and we get it back. Now behind again. Can Craig lead another touchdown drive? He rifles a pass on target. It's Trumaine Donald for a first down and more. 2 big chunk plays for Donald here in the early goings of this one. 41 yards on 2 grabs. This one's lofted and broken up. Trying to go for Offord, but Westerman was there. Just shy of the 40-yard line. We give it to Herbert up the gut, but he's met swiftly by a couple of linebackers, including Fred Warner. Now we got 3rd and 6. They're showing like they're going to bring some pressure. They back off a little bit. And then it's batted away for Parson. And we're going to punt. Offense really not doing a good job right now. It's been a different story this game. This first half especially. Usually these first halves go our way against these Niner teams. But now it's kind of neck and neck. And they look like the better team right now. No doubt about it. Their defense has been better. Their offense has been better. We need to do some better stuff the rest of the game. We'll start it right here with a nice play against McCaffrey. They tried to dump it off on the outside, but that one goes nowhere. They are backed up inside their own 15-yard line. They're going to a screen here. McCaffrey's got it. He's got good blocking, but Jaron Kearse makes a nice tackle. 3rd and 3 coming up. We're not getting as much pressure on Brock Purdy, and they've been better for it. You know, we've had a couple of this is where we got to them, but gotta get a bit more if we want this defense to really carry us to a win here. Now they've got carry on a slant, and these guys are holding on to every pass. How come our guys can't do it, especially Cooper Kupp? What the heck? Hanging on to every single pass that goes their way. Just over 3 to go in the first half. Back to the ground. McCaffrey breaks a tackle. How many times has he done that? Like 6 times in the first half at least. Gotta start wrapping him up. Getting too many yards after contact. They're in the gun. Now they're going to hand it off to whoever this is, number 27. Wait, is that Kyron Williams? It is. They've got Kyron Williams as their backup. He only gets a handful, and we reach the 2-minute warning. 10-7 San Fran, and they're trying to drive down the field, but they're only at their own 30-yard line. 4 to go on 3rd down. Looking for a stop. They go into another screen pass, and once again, we just are so terrible at defending these screens. 1, we can't run them for some reason, and 2, we can't defend them. Why is that? They always get chunk yards off of it. Purdy steps up and dumps it for IU. 6 yards. 15 for 20. What the heck, man? Why is this so different than usual? I guess because they are going to some more short throws. I will say, some quick throws. But we're not getting pressure early enough on Purdy. We got some there, but it wasn't early enough. And they find Williams. I think he lost 3. 3rd and 7. Another 3rd down chance. Can we get off the field here? Purdy's got time. Pressure from behind, and he throws this one away. Okay. Much better job that time. We got 42 seconds on all 3 timeouts to go down the field and put ourselves back on the board to tie it up before halftime. But instead we go to a 1-yard pass, and then we use our first timeout. I don't understand the play calling sometimes when it comes to these later game situations. These 2-minute drills. Now we're going to lose Chu McDonald to an injury. Come on. And it's going to use one of our timeouts. You can't be serious. They just don't want us to score here to end the half. Good protection for Craig. He dumps it off for Herbert. What is the game plan here? What do you think's going to happen? We just used our last timeout. Can we call some better freaking 2-minute drill plays? This is insane. That you just threw up 3 plays inbounds, 2 of which were for less than 5 yards total. Give me a break. Another dump off. At least it wasn't complete. Go towards the freaking sidelines. I don't get it. Have some freaking awareness, man. 3rd and 6. Craig is flushed out. He throws it away, and we're going to get nothing out of it. Come on, dude. What the hell was this? Terrible, terrible attempt at a drive. We go into halftime down 10-7, but the Rams are back to the Rams of old on the offensive side of the ball, man. We have ran the ball only twice, and we can't throw the ball. We can't complete these mid to short yardage throws. Craig's missing some of them, but really guys aren't hanging on to passes. And there is, some good defense being played, but we've got to be better. Simply put, after these last two performances and our last two games against the Niners, this is a shockingly bad performance against a defense that we know we can score against. So here we go to start the second half. Gotta see something better from Damon Craig in this offense. Gonna kneel it out. And here we go from our own 25. I'm not opposed to getting Herbert more involved here because the ground game, hasn't been bad on the two plays where we've gone to it. We got Kupp open, though, for 9.5. I'll take that. And they're stacking up this defensive line. Preparing for a run. We do run it, but he's got great blocking. And Herbert gets to the 44. 9 yards. 4 carries for 30. Why not involve him more? The run game is working. Gonna go right back to it. Only a couple here. And we got bunch on either side. They're stacking the box again. Craig audibles. We're gonna throw it over the middle. Offord. It's around 6 or 7. They've got McCollum down with an injury. 3rd and 1. Want to keep this drive going. Herbert's got a hole and more. Up to the 41. Drive stays alive. We're now just around field goal range for Graham Gano. Let's keep ourselves within that range at the very least. Just don't go backwards. Try and only go forwards. Instead, we're going nowhere. They're going to give us a loss of 1? What? That was definitely not a loss of 1. Come on. That is a horrible spot. We got to the 41, no doubt about it. Go and play action on 2nd down. Craig rifles a pass. It's Kupp inside the 20. Come on, boys. We're in the red zone now. Up to the Niners' 19-yard line. RPO. Offord somehow hangs on in traffic. What a grab. I think it gave us a way better spot than I was expecting. 8 yards on that. Really tough grab from the rookie wideout. That was his first grab of the day, too. Now we're going to Puka Nacua, who's in there for the injured Trumaine Donalds. And he's got a first down inside the 10. I really don't want to settle for 3 here, but if we have to, we have to. But I would love to punch this in. Goal to go. Herbert is shoved around, but only gets a yard out of it. We aren't the best at running once we get goal to go. And now they're showing blitz. They back off again. They love this fake pressure. And we almost throw a pick. That was a dangerous throw from Craig. But Ward instead just bats the ball down. Can we please score this? 3rd and 6, please. Craig got into Kupp. Did he get both feet down? I really think he did. Touchdown, LA. First one to Herbert, second one to Kupp in the back of the end zone. Craig throws it crossbody on the move. It's a great throw. Did he get both feet down? Does he have possession? I hope he does. No booth reviews, please. I just want to... Oh, no. Please. Let this one stand. He's got possession. He's got it. Right before the foot releases, he has the ball. And it will stand. The Rams take the lead. What a play there by Damon Craig. And a nice grab by Cooper Kupp. Way to toe tap and keep both feet in bounds. The Rams lead 14-10. A 12-play, 75-yard drive. Over 5 minutes off the clock. What a drive to start this second half. Just what this offense and this team needed. But now it's the defense's turn to see what they can do. 5:36 to play in this third quarter. Brock Purdy comes out for his first drive. From the 20-yard line, McCaffrey up the gut, nowhere to go. Wrapped up that time by... Who is that? Dante Childers? No, it's not Childers. I think that was Ernest Brown IV. Maybe that was the new signing. The new defensive tackle, Sebastian Joseph Day. They're going to pass it. Purdy steps up, and it's hit as he threw. Incomplete. 9 yards to go on third. They got to get to the 30-yard line to keep this drive alive. Purdy takes a deep drop back. Pressure from both ends, and he has to throw it away. And the Rams get off the field. Sam Williams with the pressure. Great stop by our defense, and the offense comes right back out. We pretty much are going to have the ball. If we can get this drive going, pretty much going to have the ball the entire third quarter. Although that pass is off the mark, a bit overthrown and out of bounds. Now we have surpassed them in total yards. Now we're going empty on second down. Strips bottom of your screen. From our own 31. Craig's got great protection, and it's batted away by Fred Warner. Had a man open, but just didn't have the patience to wait for the route to break open. Now we got 3rd and 10. They got 7 guys in the box. Craig's got good time again, but he's off the mark for Kupp, who is open, and this drive goes nowhere. Couple of miscues that time around. Well, 2 3-and-outs by both teams, and the Niners come back out. We took like 15 seconds off the clock there. That was a great drive. Now McCaffrey's got a hole up the middle. 12 yards on the ground. Back to throw. Over the middle, incomplete. He missed Kittle, who was wide open. Would have had close to a first down there. Now we're showing like we're going to bring 5. We do, but they hand it off, and McCaffrey's got a huge hole right side. Richards makes the tackle. McCaffrey continues to make plays on this offense. Trying to take it outside, and he gets across the 25. Another huge gain, 3 straight on the ground. This defense needs to start getting a couple of stops here. Too many holes for McCaffrey. This offensive line is terrible. You cannot allow this. Play action. Purdy over the middle and caught. Samuel inside the 10. Niners knocking on the door, threatening to score and take the lead right back. From the 6 to McCaffrey. He breaks a tackle and gets to the 1. Better tackling, please. He's broken like 12 tackles in this game. That's insane. Why can't we run the ball down here, man? Purdy keeper, and he's in. Niners back in front. This offense needs to answer back. 2 scoring drives is not going to cut it. Now we're losing once again with 1:15 to go in the third quarter. Herbert's got great blocking up ahead. Look at that. Full steam. Ronnie Stanley led the charge. I want to play like that. What even was that play? That was great, having 3 guys charge up the middle as lead blockers. 4 plays like that, please. I want some chunk plays, not these 5-yard throws. From the 41, Craig rifles it in traffic, and it's hauled in by David Parson. This is second grab of the day. Hasn't had too many targets here, but now we're in plus territory. They are stacking the box here, and the third quarter's over. We're down by 3 with the ball. We flip fields. We're a yard shy of their 45. Got to put points on the board this possession. We find Parson uncontested. He gets 6 yards out of it, up to the 40. Feel like it's anybody's game right now. Both teams have shown their ability to drive down the field and score on these long drives. But it's really who can do it the most. There's Cooper Kupp for a first down. He's been busy. 7 grabs on like 12 or 13 targets. Had a lot to do. Go back to the ground game. Herbert slips through the center and guard and somehow finds a crease for 6 yards, but now he's shaken up. That means that Zach Evans will come in the backfield, and he tore this team apart back in Week 12. And he do it again here in the fourth quarter. We're going to throw it. Over the middle, incomplete for Parson. How many times have they broken up these passes after we've already pretty much made the catch? That's another one right there, which would have been a first down. 3rd and 4, we hand it off, and Evans is wrapped up in the backfield. Come on, man. It's unbearable, and we haven't done it to them. We have not jarred their passes loose. We haven't done that, but they're doing it to us almost every drive. We have to settle for 3 here on what was looking like a pretty good drive. And Gano ties it up, 17 apiece. Over 9 minutes to play. San Fran has to go 76 yards for a touchdown. Both teams are even in yards, even in points. It's a very even contest right now. This defense, though, needs to get a stop here. Oh, McCaffrey's got a huge hole. Another one. And right now, this run defense is doing nothing good. 15 runs for 100 yards now for McCaffrey. They're going to pass it, though. They're going to dump it off for McCaffrey. Good tackle by Barnes. Look at that. 7 grabs for 80 yards. He's got more He's got as many on more yards than Cooper Kupp does. Give me a break, dude. Here's Kyron Williams for only 1. 3rd and 5 coming up. Need to stop. We got trips top of your screen. Kittle at the bottom. Purdy's going to throw it. He's going to step up. Somebody tackle this man. You can't be serious. You cannot allow this at this stage in the game. And now they're in plus territory again. We need a stop. McCaffrey wrapped up by Donalds. Loss of 3. We need pressure on Purdy, though, man. We have done nothing since the first half against him on the passing. Williams off tackle. There's nothing there. He only got 3. Richards makes the tackle. 3rd and 10. You got to get off the field here. You got Carey top of your screen. Debo, Ayuk, Kittle at the bottom. Come on. Get pressure on him. Yes! Just what we needed. Reddick and Donald team up on the sack. A big loss of 13. And we're going to get it back with 5 to play. Here we go. The final 4.5 minutes of this game. We have the ball in a tie ball game. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. If we score here, we are so close to a Super Bowl appearance. Evans gets 4 yards on the first play from scrimmage. Gotta make this drive count. Greg Audible is at the line. Show and run. We're going to pass. Quick one over the middle for Nakua. He gets 5. We hand it off here. We should have a first down. 1 yard to go on 3rd. We're going to throw it instead. It's complete. The cut. No, it's not. What is this? There's no way that just happened. Touchdown, Niners. No. Another play where Cooper Kupp is hammered on a pass. It's tipped up, and they return it for a touchdown. You can't be serious. Jordan loose by Warner. And Westerman has it pop up right to him. You cannot be serious. This cannot be how we lose. It just can't. It can't be how we lose, Craig. Drive us down the field, please. I can't lose like this. Not like that. We get it back on our own 25. Dumped off for Evans. He gets nothing. In fact, we lost a yard. You cannot mess up this drive. Craig throws it on the move. Caught by Kupp. He only gets 6 yards. 3rd and 5 coming up. We are approaching the 2-minute warning. I think we're going to get there before this play is off. Yep. It all comes down to this. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe that. But after the first couple of plays where that happened, you know what? I guess it's come full circle. Craig, complete to Evans. What a grab in traffic. That keeps the drive alive, but you got to go fast now. You can't just take your time here. You're the one down by a score. What is this? Come on. We just lost 2 off of that. These 2-minute drills are killing me. Do better. Quick throw up the seam. Evans makes the grab across the 50. Go fast. Go no huddle. 1 minute to play. We still have all 3 timeouts. Another quick one. Drop this time by Evans. How many times has Westerman been in the area on these plays? He was also the one who returned it for a score. From the 47, Craig has a clean pocket. He's going to launch it for the end zone. Broken up for Offord. 3rd and 10. 53 seconds left. Craig's got a clean pocket again. There's no way you don't get a pass off here. He's taken off instead, and he slides 5 yards shy. And here we go. This is the play of the game. The play of the game. 4th and 5. Craig, complete to Nakua. What? They said he was short! There's no way! There's no way! Challenge that! Do something! What? He has the first! Review this! We can't lose like this! I won't take it! I won't take it! McCaffrey outside! We're gonna lose! You can't be serious! That's how it ends! There's no way! There's no freaking way! There's no way this is how our year comes to a close! That is unbelievable! This is one of those few times where I am truthfully at a complete loss for words. A complete and total loss. I don't even know what to say. I truthfully don't even know how the game just went the way it did. I've never seen anything like that in my life. I've never seen anything like that in my life. There's nothing more to say than that. Just wow. Well, Michael Westerman. I truthfully cannot wrap my head around that game. But our year's over. Just like that. We lose at the hands of a team that we took down handily in both of our games in the regular season. And then we put together that game against them, a 9-8 team who's now made their way to the Super Bowl as the 7 seed. This is just uncomprehendable. Uncomprehendable. I don't get it. Here's the Pro Bowl roster. Do we have anybody in here besides Cooper Kupp? Probably not. No tight ends. So Ronnie Stanley makes it. All right, so we got 2 players. Great. So far, that's it. Aaron Donald's there. Got Hassan Reddick. 4 players. All right, looks like 4 players we had. All right, cool. We get the Super Bowl week, and it is Ravens-Niners. How fun. Probably going to be what it is in real life, too. Who knows? Yearly awards, Dak Prescott MVP, Doug Peterson Coach of the Year. In the AFC, Joe Burrow Offensive Player of the Year, Max Crosby Depoy, Ben Meeks Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jerry Stevens Defensive Rookie of the Year. Burrow wins Best Quarterback, Najee Harris Best Running Back, Best Receiver Jamar Chase, Offensive Lineman Trey Smith, Defensive Lineman Will Anderson, Linebacker Max Crosby, Defensive Back Tre'Davious White, Kicker Jason Myers. Dak wins Offensive Player of the Year in the NFC. Aaron Donald wins Depoy. Mike Kopp wins Offensive Rookie of the Year over Trevor Offord. He was the quarterback over Minnesota. Sean Strickland makes Defensive Rookie of the Year with the Giants. Dak wins Quarterback of the Year ahead of Brock Purdy. Bijan Robinson, Best Running Back. Ayuk, Best Receiver over Kupp. Makes no sense when Kupp had better stats in yards and touchdowns. 0 cents. Offensive Lineman Zach Martin. Defensive Lineman Aaron Donald. Hassan Reddick, Best Linebacker. Trayvon Diggs, Best Corner. Jake Moody, Best Kicker. There's your awards. And the Niners won. Can this get any worse? That just pisses me off, dude. How did they win? That is insane. Wow. What a terrible way to end off the season, man. After all that, after all the lead up, all the builds for this is a national tragedy. 2026 sucks. Can it get any worse? Has anybody retired for the Rams? I see Graham Gano has retired. But that's it. We're gonna keep Aaron Donald and Cooper Kupp. They're both gonna stick around for at least one more year. They want to stick around for at least one more run at the Super Bowl. But now we gotta find a new kicker, and that's gonna probably make the offense worse. We can't find somebody better than Gano, which is a tall task. How did the year end like this? Wow. It's not even bittersweet, it's just bitter. That's all it is. I'm just pissed off. One, to have the game end the way it did. Not only on the tipped pick 6, but also on that 4th and 5. Are you serious? And then for them to go all the way and win it? Jesus Christ, it just can't get any worse. It can't get any worse. We have to be better. We have to knock out this offseason out of the park. I won't stand for anything less. That's it. That's the way it goes sometimes. We got to do better going forward. Year 4 is over. Year 5's coming up. Thanks for watching. Peace out.